It's time to talk about what I feel is the most beautiful hidden world, being the Sylvan Glade. If I was on Drag Race, I'd say it's serving fairy realness. Now we're going to look at 5 ideas to help improve or reimagine the area. But first, getting there, because it is a hidden world. To get to the Sylvan Glade, head over to the Foundry Cove area in Willow Creek, and then northeast of the Crick Cabana lot, you'll see a very majestic tree. 10 out of 10 would hug and pray for magic powers. Now start repeatedly viewing, watering, and talking to the tree as if you're not going completely bonkers, and eventually an opening will appear. Explore this cave and choose the following options. Firstly, follow the sound, then travel downstream, then choose to enter the mist, and finally travel to the glade. You've made it. Great. Now you're probably thinking, Peter, what the hell? This whole video is a lie because I can't edit anything here. Well, with a little bit of help from cheats you can. Hold Control plus Shift plus C to bring up the cheats bar, and then type in testingcheats space true to turn cheats on. Then type in bb.enablefreebuild and a small area in the Sylvan Glade will become editable. Now your mind is taking in that large pond and you're furious because it's clogging up all your building space. I couldn't agree more, and we're going to get rid of it. But know that this pond is a hidden object, and if you want to ever get it back, then you will have to use the cheat bb.showhiddenobjects and then search for the pond amongst the many hundreds of debug objects. It can take a little while to find, but generally there are a few near the fishing signs, which is a good way to help locate the pond if you decide you actually love the murky pond. I'll write down all these cheats in the description. Now that all the groundwork has been laid, we can jump into the ideas. The first of which is to place and grow the magical PlantSim tree. Buy and place the magic PlantSim stump, and then have a sim collect all 6 of the colored magic beans, of which I find the easiest way to do is to reach level 10 gardening before buying and opening rare plant packets. Place these onto the stump, after which you can water it to transform the stump into a very giant magical tree that fits in perfectly with the pinky and foresty vibe that the Sylvan Glade brings. From time to time, Sims can explore this tree and get the forbidden fruit of the PlantSim, in which eating will turn a Sim into a PlantSim for 5 days. I find having this tree in the Sylvan Glade is perfectly in theme with the space and really adds to what it offers for visiting Sims. Moving on, and the next idea is to turn the space into a beautiful proposal or private wedding location. With such a stunning and unique atmosphere, the Sylvan Glade feels like the perfect spot to profess your love, and of course you can dress the set of this proposal or wedding spot however you like. You could keep it really natural, add in a wedding arch, or you could even build a little gazebo of sorts. It's completely up to you. On to the third idea now, which is to create a little cabin or cottage in the woods. For this, you're literally building a very small house, and there's a lot of flexibility in what you put in it. I built it kind of like a studio with a double bed so Sims can have a romantic night away at the Sylvan Glade. I also love to have a cute little reading nook too, so that the area felt like a true escape where Sims can get away from their busy lives. You can add a few planters to grow more plants around the Sylvan Glade as well, because something about the Sylvan Glade just screams that plants are our friends. You could even make a greenhouse rather than a cabin if you wanted to go further down the gardening route. For the fourth idea now, you will need the Cottage Living expansion pack, and it's to turn the Sylvan Glade into a habitat for birds and rabbits. For this, all you need to do is add a few of the wild rabbit homes and the flock of wild birds objects to the lot, and then build it up with a bit of nature and plants if you want to. This will mean that when you visit, you'll be able to befriend the birds or the wild rabbits here, and once you befriend them, then you'll be able to buy the objects for your own home lot. It also perfectly fits in with the vibe of the space and adds in a whole lot of cuteness. It also kind of gives off Snow White vibes. If you're up for it, then you can even add some gnomes to the space, though that might just be a little overkill. Now for the final idea, which is to create a private meditation space, and you will need the Spa Day game pack for this one. The reason this ties in so well is that if a sim has level 7 wellness and has visited the Sylvan Glade before, then they'll be able to teleport straight to the Sylvan Glade while meditating. This means that your wellness enthused sim can whisk themselves away to their sanctuary in the Sylvan Glade for some quiet time alone away from all other sims. It simply makes it the perfect private escape. And we've reached the end. That's 5 ideas to improve or reimagine the Sylvan Glade. If you enjoyed or found this helpful, then please subscribe and leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and have an amazing day. See you later.